Oh, look at this. Unbelievable, man. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie and I love to do hauls, some makeup looks, some fashion inspo, some car vlogs. If that's something you'd be interested, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. So I haven't filmed the last couple of days because my allergies have been through the roof. As you can see, it already messed up my makeup for today. But one of my customers had told me to pick up Pataday, which is an eye drop, and you put 1 drop in each eye per day. So I picked it up yesterday. It was $40 and the bottle is like this. I get it's 1 drop, but geez, $40. I ended up going to like 3 different CVS's, and finally I found one in another town because I worked the last 2 days in a different branch, which is in another town, and they had a nice CVS. So they ended up having it. And I used it this morning. It does sting a little bit, but then I feel like it coats the eye, but my eyes are still running, and that's the point of those drops, is for runny eyes due to pollen, allergies, and you know, but I don't feel it doing nothing. So I know that it's my first day using it, but you would think that on the first try you'd be like, wow, for $40. But anyways, it's supposed to rain today. It's been raining so much. My husband had cut the grass. He got to cut it again. I was telling you guys that, I don't know if I was telling you guys, because I tried to film a few times and we had a whole conversation, and in the middle of everything I kept sneezing and wiping my eyes and sneezing, because you know, every time I sneeze 2 and 3 times my eyes water, and I don't want it to, like, you know. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I have picked up, let's see if we can turn it around. I have picked up, let me turn. So I picked up, you can see the grass has grown so much. I picked up these yellow flowers, right? But I want to put the hydrangeas there. And then over here, I picked 2 more of these flowers. These are the ones that are hanging in baskets, but they were kind of small and they were $10 each. So over there I have a gazebo, and in between each of the windows, I would say, I like to hang the hanging baskets. So I have a little red bush in between this here. As you can see, these skinny trees, these are the deers that have eaten my trees. So I went with my husband. So happy Mother's Day to all you mothers, all you aunties, grandmas, mom, dog mom, cat moms, everything in between. We went to a nursery on Mother's Day because I want to get some color in my property. Everything is green. So I sourced the hydrangeas, and I hope I'm saying it right. Hydrangeas, I don't know. You know, those big fluffy balls, but they look dead and like down and all that, and I was just like, they don't look nice. They were $40, $50, $39, $29, but they just look ugly. So I'm gonna concentrate on those hanging baskets because I feel like if I get a couple here and there, I won't need the hydrangeas. And I'm looking at like 6 rabbits right now that I'm surprised haven't tried to eat this. But yeah, so in my time that I haven't been filming, I've been trying to work on the house. We put our gazebo up, thank God, so I could sit outside. I had my coffee out there. I did my today's look out there, and it's so nice to be able to sit out there and not be like, because I don't really, I have trees, but not trees that are shading me. They're just like randomly in between everything. So we did that. We got a rug to put down. We put our furniture out. I have put my plants out a little bit, but I noticed that at night it's still like 40 degrees, 39, and that's a little too cold for my plants. So I keep bringing them in and out so they can sit out and get like sun and stuff like that, but not like direct sun. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And trying to survive these allergies. Sorry. Let me start heading out. Everyone at my job, their allergies have been through the roof. They're constantly sneezing. I don't mind the sneezing and stuff. It's the watery eyes that I hate, because you mess up my makeup. And I've been doing like a basic kind of look. There's been a few days where I've done color, and as soon as that front part gets like that, I'm just like, you know, and I don't know why my eyes are watering and they're going up instead of like down. You know, I don't mind if it stays nice up here and then I get a little something here, but I don't know, like, I find it so weird. So the other thing is, Jack, walk and talk, Jack, walk and talk. Con Dios y la Virgen, let's go. What was I gonna say? The other thing is that at night my chest has been so tight, like, and this is the time where my asthma kicks in, my allergies kick in. I'm just like a mess. But I feel like this year, for some reason, it has been a lot more, you know, it's been a lot stronger, the allergies, than other years. Like, I've been taking my allergy medicine nonstop. I've been taking my pills, so it could already be in my system by this time, but I don't feel like it's doing nothing. And there's a lot of people that at work that I've been talking to, like customers and stuff, and they're saying the same thing. I have like prescription allergies that I've been taking, and it isn't doing anything. And I'm supposed to, you know, I had went to a specialist when I first moved up here because I felt like my system went into like a shock. And they said to me, you need to keep your windows closed, your doors closed. You know, when you clean your house, you should leave for 3 hours because everything that went up goes down. You're allergic to grass, trees, pollen, dust, mites, anything and everything. Cats, dogs, rabbits. I was like, so she was like, you know, you really should live in a bubble. And I was like, okay. So I was telling my husband, because when I was in the city, I didn't feel this bad. Like, I would, you know, sneeze and sneeze and sneeze, but I wasn't like wheezing and the fatigue and just, I don't know, like, I feel fatigue and I didn't do anything. Like, it ain't like I, you know, I have a raised ranch, so I go up and down the stairs, but if I'm just sitting in the living room, I go from the living room to the kitchen, which is literally right next to it, I'm already like, I don't know. I feel like this year it's been strong, the allergies, the pollen, all of that. So how have you been? How you been? How you doing? How you doing? So, yeah, I haven't been in the mood to film because of that. Like, I haven't been in the mood. Like, I feel like if I talk too much, I'm like, but, yeah, I'm going to add 2 images or maybe 1 image. My son took some pictures on Mother's Day. We went to Texas Roadhouse. I love Texas Roadhouse for steak and stuff. So I took a picture with him, but we didn't really do much. You know, I was a little down. You know, my Mother's Day I usually spend with my father. If you don't know, my mother died when I was 17, 18. I was a senior in high school when she died. So my father is my mother and father. You know, and anybody that knows my father knows that when it came to his kids, he didn't want to hear nothing. And every year, you know, I would go see my dad and I'd be like, Happy Mother's Day, Bobby. And he'd be like, Happy Mother's Day to you. And I'd be like, but, you know, I miss spending it with him. And I feel like I'm wasting his golden years, you know. Like with everything that happened, I feel like we've missed so much. You know, every time I see him, he looks like the dementia advanced more and more. I'm not going to get into that topic because it's a lost cause. But I miss spending it with him. So the fact that it was just me, my husband, my son, I was kind of like, and my husband was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, nothing. What do you want to do tonight? And I was like, nothing. We ended up going to an outdoor flea market. And it's a huge outdoor flea market. It's called the Elephant's Trunk. And it's in New Milford. I live in Danbury. And my husband loves to go there. My son loves to go there. I feel like the last couple of weeks, my son has gotten a lot of stuff. They sell everything. My son has gotten like games, consoles, and he spent like $100 easy on those, you know, the days that he's been out, you know, that we've gone. And I'm like, bro, like, do the research. And he'll, you know, look it up and he'll tell me, yeah, Ma, it's a good deal. So he'll get it. You know, I haven't really found anything, and I'm not really looking, but I feel like when you're not looking is when you find something. Pero I don't know. And we had seen, like, they had on Mother's Day, they had like these garden people, like nursery people with beautiful plants and stuff. But I was telling my husband, listen, as soon as these things hit the ground, the rabbits are gonna eat it. So we didn't get it. Last year we had gotten a few baskets, like huge, big hanging baskets from them. But I didn't really see anything this year except for beautiful like plants, like roses and these colorful flowers. And he was saying how, you know, they need a lot of sunlight, not too much water. You know, you want to keep them inside for now until it warms up. And it just seemed like a lot. Like, I'm going to keep these big ass plants inside my house. It's probably going to make me sneeze. But we did that. Then we came home and my husband was like, you want me to put up a gazebo? And I was like, yes. So we power washed the deck, the railing. Then we put the rug down. Then he put the netting up and the tent. We put the mosquito thing up because the gazebo bring that netting that you can zip up and, you know, open and close it so you don't get like bees and stuff or flies or mosquitoes. But they still come in. And then I put my furniture out. I wiped it down. I put my plants out, and it was just so relaxed. So once we were done, I took a picture of my husband. He was sleeping. So I had jumped into the shower to start getting ready to go to dinner, and he was out there like, and I was like, bro, all you do is put up a gazebo. And it wasn't easy, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy. At one point, the piping that it brings fell down, so we're on the top deck. It fell down, and I was like, oh. So I went down to get it, and then you would connect one side, and the other side would come off, and then it was. But finally, it's done. Thank you, Lord. So I've been enjoying that, but I just haven't been in the mood. And I shouldn't be out there. According to the allergy specialist, I should not be sitting out there. But it's nice. Like this morning, I got up, I had coffee, I sat out there. It was cloudy, and you could tell it was going to rain. But I enjoyed it so much, you know. Then I was like, maybe I should film out here. But, you know, in the morning, it's fine, you know. But later on, you'll hear, like, the wind. And you'll hear, like, the birds. And it might be, like, a little too much. I don't really talk loud. So, it's not like I'm going to be like, how you doing, guys? No. You're gonna be like, that's what you're going to hear. So, I don't know. We'll see. I might do a couple of things out there. Let me go into a topic that I said I wasn't buying nothing from Shein and I wasn't buying nothing from TEMU. Shein ended up reimbursing me for the lost package, but those prices have gone up a lot, and it ain't just $1 or $2. It's like $5, $6, $7, $10. One of the sets that I had that was like $17 is now $30, and I really want it, but I'm like, I'm not paying $30, you know. And I need to change my mentality, because if I were to buy it in store, like at TJ Maxx or something, it's gonna be $29.99, $39.99, and I'm gonna be like, that's a great price. But because in my mind I know it's Shein, I've gotten it for less, I find it to be like, I'm not paying that. But I want to get a couple of more nails. I don't have any nails on right now. One of my cuticles I was messing with and it started bleeding, so I don't want to put glue on it, you know. So, but I don't know, man. I got a bunch of stuff in a basket, and I just like, I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, I don't want to pay that, but I really want the pieces, you know. I got some sandals, like dad sandals. I got a couple of dresses. I got a couple of, you know, nails. I got a couple of things, you know. But I don't know, man. I found like the jump was big. The jump on the price was a little too big for me, for my liking. So I don't know. And I got a couple of things from TEMU in a basket. I found that TEMU, their price didn't move as much as Shein did. I feel like you look kind of gray, but it's the weather. It's not bright. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to hit that purchase button or not, because like I said, I wanted to do a couple of things in the house. And it's coming along. It's coming along. You know, I wanted to buy some flowers and stuff. I got the flowers. We put up the gazebo. We did all that. We got to work on the pool. So we got to buy like the shock and all that. That shit is like $50 for the bucket. But there's a couple of things I want to do in my house. When I was working at the other branches yesterday and Monday, there was a Bob's Furniture over there, and I walked in because I was telling you guys that I need some end tables and I want glass, smoky glass. Somebody told me to check Facebook Market, but I just want to see what's in store. And they have some beautiful things, but I don't know, like, again, I felt like the price for what it was like, what? So then I was looking at sofas. Girl, you ain't looking for sofas. But I was like, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, look at that. I found these beautiful big mirrors. Listen, I need to go into Facebook Market and check what they got, because I'm looking at stuff that I ain't got no business looking at right now. But now it's in my mind, you know. Now I'm like, maybe I should get some new sofas. Maybe I should get a new TV stand. Maybe I should get a new, you know. So I was telling my husband, and he was like, get out of the store. And I was like, look at this, look at this. And he was like, get out of the store. But yeah, I got other things I want to purchase and I'm looking at. But I still have some stuff in TEMU and Shein that I want to get, you know. A fly or something. So we'll see. I don't know where this video is going. I just wanted to chit chat and, you know, get back to filming, because I was having an issue with editing. I'm still having an issue with editing. I'm still having an issue with the iPad and the laptop and all that stuff. But I think if I do these videos 15 minutes or less, or 18 minutes or less, I can get it to work. So we'll see. It's gonna rain, so I was gonna say we're going to TJ Maxx, but it's gonna rain. We're gonna see what we do. If not, I just wanted to chit chat, catch up, and say happy Mother's Day. So yeah, we'll see what we do. All right, it's the next day. I'm struggling with my makeup because my eyes keep watering. But yesterday when I left work, I stopped at Dollar Tree. I ran in for chapstick and I was heading to Aldi's, which is right next door. But I saw these things there that I didn't want to pick up. But let me show you. So I saw this Pro Silk Salon moisturizing conditioner. It has Moroccan argan and coconut oils, and it looks like this. And this smells so good. It has like a coconut but vacation kind of scent, like I'm on vacation, you know, like copper tone suntan oil. Like it has like that beachy smell, but it's so good. It has like coconut, almonds, like some florals. So I ended up getting the shampoo and the conditioner, and they were the $1.25. They weren't like $3 or anything. I picked up this body wash. This is from Personal Care. It's in coconut vanilla. This also has like a beautiful summer scent because of the vanilla and the coconut. I feel like I was on a coconut kick because the shampoo and conditioner has coconut, the body wash has coconut. Then I saw this. I showed you guys in my TEMU haul that I picked up an all over body deodorant stick. So I saw this one, and it says it's extra care, whole body, aluminum free deodorant. The pits, your privates, and more. Long lasting peach vanilla scent. And it has a beautiful cupcake kind of scent. It says it's compared to Secret's whole body. And I told you guys I was looking to get the Secret whole body. And it's just like one of those aerosols. It smells so nice. I haven't tried any of this stuff. I picked it up yesterday and then I just unpacked it and left it. But I picked up 2 of these Biscolata Pia, and they're just like, it's chocolate filled cookie topped with dark chocolate, and it looks like this. So I'm not really a fan of dark chocolate, but this looked good. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get it just to, you know, have something to snack on. And the last thing I got was this. And this is from Personal Care Moroccan Jasmine Hair and Body Mist. Now, I sprayed this in the store and it gave me a mixture of Baccarat and something from Bath and Body, like Crush or Tease or something. I don't know, but it smells so nice. And it is for the hair and stuff, but I don't really use these things on my hair. But I did love the scent because I picked it up really because sometimes when I'm doing like the dry shampoo that has a color to it, it does have like a freshly dyed scent, even though it's a dry shampoo. So I figure I can mix it with this, but I love the scent. So I probably am just going to wear it as a body mist because it's so, so nice. There was another one. I don't remember what it was called, but I didn't really care for that scent. But this is the Jasmine, Moroccan Jasmine. The shampoo has Moroccan, so it's probably that kind of scent, but it's so nice. So yeah, packing my lunch. I just finished washing some grapes that I want to take for snack. I've been really trying to take some fruits, take some yogurts, take a couple of things with me so I'm not buying lunch, and it's been helping. I just hate the having to pack it up kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. I just wanted to really chit chat with you guys and, you know, chit chat with you guys. I got these things yesterday. I didn't take you in stores because, you know, they got the balloons hanging with all these numbers because of graduations and stuff. And I really hate to be walking and have those strings hitting me, and I'm constantly like, so I didn't film in there. But I do like this stuff, and there was a lot of new shampoos and body washes and stuff. Like this one has a few scents, but I was already irritated with all the balloons and stuff, so I didn't really look. I didn't really go through the makeup. I didn't really see anything that caught my eye, but this stuff, love, love, love. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye.